Hi kid and welcome to this Poetic KidTime StoryTime. Oh, poetry! Oh, storyteller, you know how I just love poetry. As a matter of fact, yes, Olivia the Ostrich, yes, as a matter of fact, I began my acting career reciting poetry in school. I was quite good at it too. Well, shall we begin this poetry book? No, wait a minute, random rooster. You do not belong here right now. Rooster? No, I'm afraid Olivia the Ostrich is right. If you take a look at the book, it clearly says, Olivia, do you want to help him? Right there. It says Songs of Night. So this poetry book is designed for the evening, not the morning. Well, yes, while you are technically correct that day comes after night, first, this is night. Got it? Wow, you really got a handle on Random Rooster. Oh, I have a way around roosters. Please proceed with the poetic proceedings. Oh, all right, we shall shimmer Songs of Night. And it's a poetry book for kids. So you can start off with poetry and then grow up and enjoy more poetry. Poetry is, well, basically awesome at all the ages. And I've selected a few because this book is just chock full. Oh, you notice my hands? I'm kind of cozy. I feel warm and cozy today, even though it's not really cold outside. But do you ever want to just be cozy inside? That's how I feel, especially with a nice cozy book of poetry for nighttime. I'm gonna put it on soothing mode now and read you a few selections that I thought you would especially enjoy. A Sweet Night. I press my nose against the screen and squint into the night. The dusk's as thick as chocolate cake. I'd like to take a bite. That's a delicious way of describing night. A sweet night. And here's a nice short one. Boo-hoo! My homework's done. So is the sun. Wah, wah. You should have finished it sooner, Brad. Oh, yep, that happens. And yes, poetry can be just 3 lines, nice and short. This one's kind of cool. Circling. Under the night sky, our campfire dim, snug in a sleeping bag zipped up to my chin. I think of a boy like me on the other side of the world, riding his bike or drinking a lemonade, face to the sun, laughing in the yellow day. And it always makes me wonder about the earth, tilted and spinning, 1 part twilight, 1 part dawn. Am I on the top or the bottom right now? And which side is he on? How about that one?
And wait a minute,
Green Bear!
that poem did not rhyme.
Well, that's the funny thing about poetry. Sometimes it rhymes and sometimes it does not.
Oh, so basically you can paint a picture with words, but it doesn't necessarily have to rhyme to be a poem?
Right, exactly.
Oh, man, you're always teaching me something new.
Well, that is the idea. Shall we go on? Let's see, what else do I have cooking here? Oh, this one is called Sonata. And I feel like it's almost inspiring me to sing. Night comes, earth strums, its silver string casting shadows. To the wind, the night bird and the cricket tune their flute and violin. I blink my heavy eyes, rest my hand under my chin, and smile when the bullfrog joins in. And there's a little cricket playing. And here's the owl. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the bullfrog. See, poetry can inspire music. Oh, a shooting star. Have you ever seen a shooting star? I'm not sure I have. I think I always look up just after it's passed. From the corner of my eye, I see a star streaking the sky, dashing from the moon's front yard, a runaway, a shooting shard, zipping quickly toward uptown, sprinting, racing, falling down. Perhaps it only wants to know what all the lights are here below. But absent from its cosmic place, is there a hole now up in space? Oh, very clever poem. It's asking us that if this crazy shooting star streaking through the sky came down to check out everything down below, is there a hole left up in the sky where it used to live in its cosmic place? If night could talk, it would say, hush. It would say, quiet down.
I can tell that night probably would not like me that much.
Well, you know, you're more of a day bear, I would say. Quiet down, slow down, share the secrets of the day with me. It would rustle and whisper, wrap its sparkling velvet coat across the sky, sigh, and murmur, good night. Oh, so that was very soothing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel extremely relaxed right now, which is really weird.
I know, it's not your normal state. Oh, have you heard of the Sandman? When the sea smooths her skirts and the tides roll back and the afternoon gives up its light, tiptoeing tender, the Sandman leaves the sea and slippers into the night. Starfish packed, dreamtime sack slung over his shadowy shoulder. Oh, his sack is full of what? Sand, because he's the Sandman, and that's why when you wake up, you have little crusty bits of sand in your eyes. That's why. Let's see here. Let's go on to the next poem. Ooh, the fairy ring. All night long, the elfin king lets his children play and sing. The fairies laugh and take to wing, dancing around the fairy ring. I wish I could participate, but Mom says bedtime is at 8. Wah, wah. That's right. You can only participate in the dancing of the fairies in your dreams. Little miss with the 8 o'clock curfew. Oh, this one's a special one. Christmas Eve. 365 evenings a year, but only this one brings such holiday cheer. Ooh, yeah, that's a lively night. That is not a quiet night. Now, this one looks quiet, though. Winter's night. Night is black, but winter white. She decorates the dark in light with tufts of snow and crystals bright. Night is black, but winter white. See how pretty that was and how short? I bet you can write a poem like this. See, she's talking about tufts of snow. That's snowballs. Crystals bright. That's like icicles. Night is black. It's true. But winter, the snow is white. That's a good contrast, right? If I were a bee from the center of the earth, I'd come to the surface at night. I'd bear truth and knowledge of galaxies, of comets, and meteorite. I'd offer the crystals that come from the core, the stones and the gems known in ancient folklore, and oh, to know all about our planet's birth, if I were a being from the center of the earth. That looks just like my hair. Exactly like it. First thing in the morning. Big and red. And let's see what else here. Oh, yes. I kind of like this one myself. Being a city girl. Evening in the city. Beehives of buildings where millions reside glow honey yellow when lit from inside. There's a buzz, a drone, a taxi swarm beeps. There's never a night. The big city sleeps. Now, do you see what happened with this poem? She made it seem like we're bees. Like this is a beehive. The beehives of buildings, like the hives that bees live in, and they glow honey yellow when lit from inside. See, using the bees. These are like bee homes, and this is the color of honey, the lights coming from the windows. And there's a buzz, like bees buzzing. But the buzzing in this case is the street, and the droning and the swarm of the taxi. See, she's using all the words that are related to bees and turning them into humans and human living. See, so that is a poetic thing to do. Oh, have you ever had one of these, a sleepover? My mom never let me have one. But in case you do, armed with blankets and flashlights, sleepovers on Friday nights, watch a movie, play charades, buttered bowls of popcorn made, we pillow fight, play truth or dare, tell ghost stories till we are scared. Then my brother, as if on cue, bangs on our door and yells out, boo! That's a good one. Is that what you do at a sleepover? You watch a movie? You play charades? You have buttered bowls of popcorn made? Is that what you do? I like to do the buttered popcorn when I watch movies. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. The sun is starting to come up and that's right, it was your turn. Yes, you sure did tell me that the sun would rise after the night. Yes, thank you very much. The skillet sky warms up to a pale buttery yellow as mists rise. A crack and a ray pierces the low-lying clouds, sizzling across the horizon. And before you know it, night's gone, and we're sunny side up. See that? She made the dawn, the sunrise, sound like breakfast. She called the sky a skillet sky, and she said it was warming up to a pale, buttery yellow. You know, when the sky turns from dark blue and it starts getting brighter and kind of yellow. She called it a buttery yellow, like breakfast butter. And a crack, like an egg, and a ray pierces the low-lying clouds, sizzling like bacon across the horizon. And before you know it, night's gone, and we're sunny side up like an egg. But we're also sunny side up because the sun is out. So see how they cleverly take the words from like a bee hive or here like breakfast and turn it into a whole new thing? That's right. Who did it? She did it. Raven. She's the poet. Hey, Raven. And there is Carina. She is the artiste. Hey, pretty drawings, Carina. Thank you for sharing this amazing book and your inspirations with us kids here, and of course puppets, and of course storyteller, because I just love poems. Oh, I loved it so much. It took everything I had not to come in and interrupt, storyteller. It's really a miracle that you didn't. I know. You know how I love to take center stage and read. Oh, I noticed that you skipped over a few poems, storyteller.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but since Olivia said it, I did notice the same thing too.
Oh, it's because, I just figured that way when you pick up the book, you have some new things to discover. Oh, quite right. I thought maybe you were saving them for me.
or me, but I only want the rhyming ones. That's my personal preference.
That's fair enough. Everyone loves their own kind of poetry. Me, I'm all about the romantics and the night poetry. Oh, yes, the night poetry has to be my favorite. Yes, we know you like morning poetry. Well, I hope that you love these poems as much as I do, child. Yes, I hope that you love them as much as I did too. And I wish you every day a little bit of poetry in your life to make it just a little bit more magical, elegant, and beautiful. Yes, like my eyelashes. Till next time, child. I'll see you on KidTimeStoryTime. Oh, do you mind if I take this to my personal collection? Oh, go ahead. Thank you. Oh, it looks so pretty. Ooh. Oh, are you still there? Oh, sorry. I'll get going now.